feeling for me just to have that role in the community and stuff and be recognized around the world. So it was a great feeling, and I'm happy to be kind of an ambassador.
The game was already decided. Fans were preparing to leave, believing nothing more would happen. Then, with just 16.1 seconds remaining, a 7'5" figure stood up from the bench. Sim Bhullar walked toward the scorer's table, unaware that history was about to change forever.
Well, the fans getting excited as Sim Bhullar is going to make NBA history, as he's coming in with 16 seconds left.
No spotlight, no warning, just a moment that would mean everything. But history rarely announces itself. Welcome back to the channel. Today's story isn't about fame or highlights. It's about representation, legacy, and the only Indian player to ever step onto an NBA court. This is the story of Sim Bhullar.
Growing up, we'll see that there's the player of Indian descent that played in the NBA game and got on the court, and hopefully they can follow the game a little more and grow a little passion for it.
Sure is. Nice young man, obviously getting his first NBA basket.
Sim Bhullar's story is not about superstardom. It is about significance. Born Gursimran Singh Bhullar on December 2, 1992, in Toronto, Canada, he was raised in a Punjabi Sikh household rooted deeply in Indian culture. While the NBA had become one of the most global sports leagues in the world, representation from Indian communities was absent. Bhullar would change that, even if only briefly. Standing 7 feet 5 inches tall and weighing over 360 pounds during his playing career, he was one of the largest players ever to reach the league. Yet size alone never guaranteed opportunity.
Growing up in Toronto, it was definitely a little bit tough for me, especially having parents come over from India. I started playing basketball, and that really helped me out.
His journey matters because it proves that presence itself can reshape possibility for millions who had never seen themselves reflected on basketball's biggest stage. Origins, birth, identity, and cultural roots. Sim Bhullar grew up in Canada, but his identity stretched far beyond borders. His parents emigrated from Punjab, carrying traditions of discipline, humility, and resilience. In his household, success was defined by effort, not applause.
Ski, Pennsylvania.
What grade you in?
10.
You're gonna be in 10th or you're in 10th now?
I'm gonna be 11.
Oh, it's a junior. 7 foot.
4.
Okay.
Sports were never the primary focus. Education and character came first. From a young age, Sim learned responsibility before ambition. His Indian heritage was not something he carried loudly, but it shaped his worldview. Long before he understood basketball's global reach, he represented a community that had never been seen in the NBA. That reality would later give his journey meaning far beyond personal achievement. From childhood, Sim Bhullar lived inside a body that felt unfamiliar even to himself. His height set him apart before he understood why. Desks felt too small. Doorways felt narrow. Attention followed him everywhere. Social experiences became complicated, not because of who he was, but because of how different he looked. Basketball entered his life not through passion, but suggestion. Teachers and coaches believed his size needed direction. Early practices were difficult.
It's a great event, a lot of exposure. Fans come out and see what kind of talent we have here in Canada. I tried to work hard, but things weren't working, and I had an alright game, but we lost out in the end.
Coordination lagged behind growth. Conditioning was a constant challenge. Yet slowly, basketball became a place where difference transformed into strength, and awkwardness into purpose. Family influence. The Bhullar family never chased fame. Sim's parents encouraged balance and effort rather than professional dreams. Their support was steady but grounded. His sister Avneet Bhullar would later play college basketball at Duke University, while his brother Tanvir was also known for his height.
I decided to attend NMSU because my brother was here, and there was a bunch of Canadians that I knew from back home, so I felt like the home atmosphere when I came on my visit, and felt real comfortable.
Athletic ability existed within the family, but pressure never did. That environment taught Sim patience. He learned that progress did not need noise. It needed consistency. Representation was never discussed openly, but it existed silently in everything he did. Leaving home, the cost of chasing opportunity. As Sim Bhullar entered his teenage years, reality became unavoidable. Canada could not provide the exposure and competition required to reach elite basketball levels. Leaving home was painful but necessary. Bhullar moved to the United States, attending prep schools such as the Kiski School in Pennsylvania and later Huntington Prep in West Virginia. The transition was unforgiving. He faced faster players, stronger bodies, and relentless pressure. Loneliness followed him. Conditioning tested him daily. Every drill challenged his limits, yet quitting was never considered. Each day away from home became proof of commitment. Prep school stripped away illusion. Bhullar was no longer unique because of height. Everyone was chasing the same dream. Coaches pushed him relentlessly, demanding improvement in footwork, balance, and defensive awareness.
Yeah, I really liked it there. Everybody was nice to me. I love the way the Xavier plays. Like every other possession, they get the ball inside. Coaches, I really like Coach a lot, Coach Mack, and I just really think that Xavier would be a great place for me in the future.
Critics focused on his limitations, questioning mobility and endurance. Bhullar focused inward. Shot blocking, rebounding, and interior defense became his foundation. Progress was slow but undeniable. Each season strengthened his mentality. Each setback sharpened his discipline. He learned that survival in basketball required intelligence as much as size. College breakthrough New Mexico State. Opportunity arrived when Sim Bhullar committed to New Mexico State University. The program believed in development over perfection.
Dreams do come true. Those are the words of the very large Sim Bhullar tonight. The former New Mexico State center has signed an NBA contract with the Sacramento Kings. The 7'5" Bhullar announced the news on his Twitter account tonight. Bhullar played NBA Summer League ball with the Kings last month.
As a freshman, Bhullar made immediate impact in the Western Athletic Conference. His presence altered how opponents attacked the paint. He averaged double figures in scoring, controlled rebounds, and emerged as one of the conference's top shot blockers. During his sophomore season, his influence grew stronger. He dominated tournament play, earning Western Athletic Conference Tournament Most Valuable Player honors twice. He led his team to back-to-back NCAA tournament appearances. For the first time, the NBA felt reachable. The risky decision declaring for the draft. After 2 seasons, Bhullar faced a defining decision. He declared for the 2014 NBA draft.
Well, some basketball experts are calling it a foolish mistake. According to various social media websites, New Mexico State big man Sim Bhullar has declared for the NBA draft. Or has he?
Momentum mattered, and his body carried long-term concerns. Draft night arrived with hope and anxiety. When his name was not called, silence filled the moment. For many players, that silence ends everything. Years of sacrifice disappear instantly. Bhullar felt disappointment deeply, but he refused to vanish. Instead, he chose persistence over retreat. Remaining visible became Bhullar's mission. He participated in summer league play, attended workouts, and accepted every opportunity to prove his worth. The pressure was constant. Each session felt like an audition. He understood that one chance could change everything. Doubt surrounded him, but belief remained internal. Staying relevant required resilience. Slowly, doors that seemed closed began to open again. Sacramento Kings. The Sacramento Kings offered Sim Bhullar a chance through training camp and summer league. Nothing was guaranteed. Nothing was promised. Yet history was already forming. Bhullar became the first player of Indian descent to sign with an NBA franchise.
Just getting my body right and getting in shape. If I get that down pat, I think I'll be able to play at the high level in basketball.
Media attention followed, but reality inside the locker room remained strict. Every practice mattered. Every mistake counted. Bhullar wanted more than a contract. He wanted the floor. On April 2, 2015, the moment arrived. Signed to a 10-day contract, Bhullar suited up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Late in the fourth quarter, with 16.1 seconds remaining, head coach George Karl called his name.
He's coming in with 16 seconds left.
And now with 16.1 seconds to go.
The arena rose. Cameras focused. Bhullar stepped onto the floor. He did not score. He did not record a statistic. None of that mattered. He became the first player of Indian descent to appear in an NBA game. 16 seconds changed history forever. Those seconds carried weight beyond the scoreboard. For millions across the world, especially in India and the global diaspora, it was validation.
Now, Simpson, I got a mouse in the house.
They're all mouses.
Yeah, they're all mice.
And there it is, Sim Bhullar with his first NBA basket.
Representation mattered. Bhullar proved belonging was possible. Even briefly, it counted. The moment was not about dominance. It was about identity standing on the largest stage. It was about visibility where none had existed before. Bhullar's NBA appearance did not lead to a long-term roster spot, but his career continued. He played in the NBA Development League for teams including the Reno Bighorns and Raptors 905. In the G League, he delivered strong performances, including a rare triple-double.
Able to get the defense in the air, misses that one. Bhullar with the rebound, back up and in, count the bucket, and the foul. The big man will go to the charity stripe.
When opportunities slowed in North America, Bhullar embraced international basketball, competing in China and Taiwan. Adaptation became his strength. Sim Bhullar did not need a long NBA career to make history. 16 seconds were enough. Enough to inspire. Enough to represent. Enough to change perception. History does not belong only to those who stay the longest. Sometimes, it belongs to those who arrive when it matters most. If this story moved you, if it made you see the game differently, then make sure to support this channel. Like this video, subscribe for more real sports documentaries, and share this story so the next generation knows that boundaries exist only until someone is brave enough to cross them.